Hello, hello. It is a Sunday afternoon, and I have been thinking about Facebook and how it has changed the planet. Um, this morning I looked over some of the names of my 2,000 something Facebook friends, and in truth, only about 10% of the 2,000 something a regular correspondence. That still means over 200 of you are in my life pretty much every week in some capacity or another. And to me, it's remarkable what Facebook has done for us. I know we complain when they change things. We don't always understand the parameters. We don't understand the rules because they really don't tell you. And so we get frustrated when we're blocked or something is taken away. But we're not paying anybody to use this, right? It's free for us. And at least 150 of you on my list here are people I would otherwise not have known, or maybe it's a little fewer. There's probably 100 of you whom I have met. I either worked with you, or I sailed with you, or you fixed my engine at some point, or you got me off the boat in St. Thomas and to shore. It's so good knowing you. When I look at all of these names, I think, how is it possible that I have met all these people and I know all these people? And it's a wonderful feeling. So I am giving Facebook, which likes to be called Meta now, a shout out. I think it's done an amazing job. And then of course there's the rest of my life, and entirely too much of it has gone into looking at what's being posted online about the disaster in Washington. And sometimes I want to laugh, sometimes I want to cry, sometimes I'm like in a state of disbelief. Could this really possibly be happening to this country here, the country that I love, that I signed up for, that I became a citizen of? And of course, according to Trump, he can de-citizen me if I am not following his plan of action, I guess. I don't know. But I will keep saying what I believe, what I think, what I feel, as long as I can. And if he were to deport me to Germany, that would be awful. I wouldn't get to see my son very often. But I mean, Germany is a wonderful country. So one of the things that surprised me was seeing a video of Baron Trump, and he declared that he just simply could not go along with his father's take on immigration reform. He said babies and children should not be torn away from their mothers or their parents, and so there may be one decent Trump offspring in the mix. I had recently posted things about having him deported because he's an anchor baby, right? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and after he did this, his father considers him a traitor and may want to deport him himself. Who knows? So that happened. And then of course there is this Epstein stuff hanging out. I mean, I don't usually concern myself too much with who is having sex with whom, and if they were women if they were 17, 18 years old, it's not like dealing with children now. So I never got that excited about anything having to do with Epstein. But it looks like it's possibly the thing that is going to upset his Magas the most, is that he lied. They don't care that he lies about everything else under the sun. Every day he lies constantly. He never stops lying. That's why he called his platform Truth, in order to lie about that as well. And so now you have the spectacle of the Magas turning on him. I think that's lovely. I mean, they should have turned on him sooner, but the fact that they are turning on him is a great thing. And what else do we have here? Okay, of course, Musk. We have the drama of Musk going on, which so maybe Musk, while he was raiding all of the different offices of all of the different departments, managed to get a copy of the Epstein files. Who knows? But there he is, Musk, turning against Trump fully. He created his own party, and I expect a fair number of independents, at least, and maybe a number of Democrats, certainly some Republicans, will be leaving the Republican Party. So this is entirely too exciting. And in the middle of all this excitement, I try to keep a focus on what I want to see this country be. I mean, in addition to the fact I really don't want to see lobbyists in Washington ever again. I would like our government to be free of that trap, that they become beholden to the money of Big Pharma, to the oil barons, to God only knows how many other, maybe the Arab world clamoring to get Donald's favors. Anyway, right now, we've made it through another week. We are now almost in the middle of July. Donald is unraveling more and more. Pam Bondi is no longer his good friend because she mentioned the list on her desk and now says there is no list. Borgnino was his name. After the FBI director, looks like he's going to be resigning over this. It should get more exciting in the coming weeks, and I am looking forward to all of the unraveling. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. And of course, I'm also paying attention to what the psychics and mediums and channels are saying. We are in for a rocky, bumpy ride. It can get worse before it gets better. So hang in there, be of good cheer, love your neighbors, even if they don't look exactly like you, even if they don't have the same religion. And we will get through this together, because you know what? There are more people of goodwill in this country than just about any other place I've ever known. And we can do this. And love always, always, always wins. Because it's the basis of the entire universe. It has to. Okay. Wishing you all a splendid week coming up. And it's so nice to have Facebook, to be able to talk to you and see you and hear what you have to say. So I am feeling very grateful to Facebook today. Alright, be well.